Hello everybody, Samara Riviera here with VivaLaRiviera.com. We're at Plummer Park and I have a very sexy, beautiful, gorgeous trans woman, Ms. Maria Roman. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Thank you so much for taking the time to interview me. I appreciate this opportunity to contact with everybody out there.
Now, Maria, tell us, what is it that you do? Because you're out here. We're at Trans Pride LA. Is this the second or?
This is actually, I believe, it's a symposium. Is that they do every year, and basically they have workshops, and it's targeted at empowering transgender and also people that provide services for trans folks. So it's been, I think, a few years. I don't want to give you exactly the time frame because I'm not sure, but as you saw, it was very beautiful. There's a lot of women and men here that are trans, and we're just celebrating being proud.
Now tell us a little bit of what you do, because you're an activist, you're an entertainer. Tell the people out there what it is that you do.
Well, I began getting involved in the community, I would say, about 15 years ago. I started working at a nonprofit, BNSR Human Services, and then through that job, I managed a transgender program, and that's how I got involved with the community. And then I started doing pageants just as a way to kind of advocate and show that we're beautiful in so many different sizes, weights, because I'm definitely not the average trans woman. I'm 6'2". My top weight 240 pounds. So I wanted to showcase that we're beautiful regardless of what size you are or what ethnicity you are, and I think through that I did more advocating and I got some beautiful opportunities that came my way.
And I know I've seen you on Tyra Banks and a lot of these shows. What other shows have you done, and what was the purpose of you doing all these shows? Was it just advocating or entertainment?
Well, it was all, I think through entertainment you do kind of send a message of who we are. And even though I know that I consciously don't represent every woman out there, I know that somebody might connect with me and say, she is like me. So that was my main goal. And I love just, I think that we all are given a gift, and for some reason I've given the gift of yapping. So I can yap a lot. So I just think through that it's a beautiful thing to do, because if we don't speak for ourselves, nobody else is going to come and speak for us. So I saw the lack of Latina, mainly women, that were in the forefront speaking for the issues that are specific to us. And through television, especially I started with Spanish media. I was on Primer Impacto, I was in El Show de Cristina, and I've been on other shows that have been just an opportunity to, showcase our stories, showcase what my platform is, which is hate crimes and the issues that we deal with, from sex work, and just trying to make it day by day, because as we all know, every day, there's many women on the street that are trying to just make it ends meet or are homeless, and that's truly my passion.
Okay. What kind of projects are you working on now?
Well, currently I am waiting. We just shot Wild Things about a year and a half ago. It came here to the USA and Canada. We're still waiting to see if we will get a second season. I'm currently, have a film out in the the circuit, yeah. It's called Remember Me in Red, which is a story about a transgender woman that dies and is buried. Their parents are here from Mexico to bury her as a man, which is something that really resonates in our community. So I'm very excited. We already won 3 awards, and I'm looking for an agent. And also, in the meantime, I'm planning to go back to do nonprofit while other projects come into fruition. But right now, I'm kind of just in standstill, people.
Now, I ran into you yesterday at the screening of Gun Hill Road, which is a new film out about a transgender girl that's coming out story, kind of. What do you think of 2011? Is it the year of the tranny now, finally? Will we get accepted in, mainstream? Does it matter? Should we get accepted?
Oh, of course it matters. I don't think we have a year. I think it's probably in decades. I mean, I take it as in decades, periods. A decade ago, I see the huge difference. There was not the internet wasn't accessible. There was not so much information about trans people that was accessible to any of us. And you see us 10 years later, how we have all this kind of communities and different families that are created across the country that are fighting and marching for our rights. So I think that in this decade and the next decade, I might not see all the work that we've done, but I think that there will be amazing things for us, happening. So I'm excited. And the movie really reflected, if you think about it, how many movies are out there that tell a story of a young woman that is accepted by her mother, conflicted by her father, yet finds love, rejected, silicone. There was so much in that hour and so many minutes that really just resonated with what my experience has been, that I really would recommend it to everybody to go see it. Yeah, it was a beautiful film.
Yeah, the film is Gun Hill Road. It stars Isai Morales and Harmony.
Fabulous. Yes, Harmony is fabulous. I want to meet that girl.
Yeah, we got to interview her.
Yeah, she did an amazing portrayal of her journey, because she's actually beginning transition, as the director told us, who is Puerto Rican. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans out there. From Brooklyn.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh. Puerto Riqueña?
Puerto Riqueña.
Oh, wow.
Yes, all day, girl. All day.
Okay, represent. We're here at Trans Pride, obviously, Plummer Park in LA. What advice do you have for up and coming young trans women? What advice can you give them about, that it's going to be okay?
I think the main thing is to get informed, to make sure that once you make the decision to transition, you have a plan. Because I think that I can go back in retrospect and look, and I just wanted to be a woman tomorrow, and I had no plan. I got kicked out of my house, and I had no information. And there's so much information and programs and things out there, because from the moment you decide to live your life as a woman 24/7, your life will change forever. Doors will close. It's just not taking a pill. And you are a woman. I'm in my 40s. I'm going to be 41, and I think it's taken me all this time to kind of be comfortable with my womanhood, So I think just be patient, get educated, make sure that when you do stuff to your body that you think of the long-term repercussions, because I think we want instant gratification. We want the boobs now, and if it's aceite mineral or aceite de cocina, boom, let's do it. And then you pay for it later. Currently I had silicone when I was 24 in somebody's garage, and I had cooking oil and all these mixtures of stuff that I thought, oh my God, I wanted nalgas. That's all I cared about. I wanted nalgas. I didn't care what cost. And right now, this last 2 years, I've been in and out of the hospital because my body's rejecting everything that I have in. So I would recommend, Bambi Salcedo is doing a film called Silicone Me Please, which she videotaped me while I was in the hospital. And I just think silicone, you have to be very careful. Anything that you do to your body will have repercussions. Just make sure you're educated and you know what you're doing. And think long haul. Don't think tomorrow, because it's not about tomorrow only. It's about what it's going to do to your body in the long run.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Anything else where people can find you online? I know it's hard to get a hold of you online, so.
I've just been really sick with my body. My body's really going through stuff. So I haven't really been checking with people on Facebook. I apologize.
Any other websites that we can find you besides?
I'm actually going to launch a website at the end of this year. It's going to be probably mariaroman.com, and then Facebook is the best way, and I promise I'll try to be better. And hopefully I'll be working in an agency soon, and maybe there'll be something else happening in TV. So we'll see. Keep your fingers crossed and pray for me, because we all need prayer. And, just be all that you can be.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and nice to meet you, and thank you for the interview. Mwah.
Thank you. Bye, everybody. Beso.